Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where today I had an idea on how to maybe cool off the water. We definitely will need another Weezwort in here to do this though. So we will pull... It would actually be better if I didn't pull this top one, as it is helping these bottom ones cool off down there in general. Although this side seems to be much more effective than that side, which is interesting. Maybe because these batteries. I forgot that these throw off quite a bit of heat, and that might be what's hurting that. But then again, so do these. These produce a lot more heat than that, and they're almost always going. So, I don't know. But let's turn this to a 5. Let's get this, get another planter built, should I say. Just right there, please. Someone should be over right quick, because most of the dupes should be fairly idle. Good, good. Copy, paste. And we will uproot that one. So, there goes someone doing that. We are still having a food shortage, though we are gaining some food back. So, empty that oxygen. The base is fairly depressurized because we ran out of all that algae we dug up. So, wasn't there some algae in here, or did we get to it? We got to it. Okay. Well, that's kind of sucky. But is there any more nearby though? Not really. Oh, but we did get over here. We did find a cold biome, and I thought of a way also I could get this going too, to get the dupes to... Oh, we need a ladder too. To get up into that cold biome, but I needed a way to get all that oil over here. So I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to dig over to this area over here. And they actually can get down into that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them ladder down. Now what this is going to do is it's going to make all the oil that flows down from up here, or that would flow down up here, into this, which will then pressurize over to here and then push up through this. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to dig straight over so that all of the oil can get into here, pressurize, and pump out up right here. So, kind of a semi-cheatsy way of getting oil, but it's going to be the best way. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. I want to go right underneath that so that they don't have to get anywhere close to this magma. So, that's going to be one way. Let's get the other way dug. Just to there. Then I'm going to want them to dig all the way over right here. And I think that might be good. Although all the polluted water right here. So let's kind of just mop that up. So that we have all that polluted liquid, or all that polluted water, because I know that's going to be flowing over. Because I do want all of that up, if possible. There's still some more polluted water, which is... there should be polluted water there, because nothing is taking that away. It is actually building in carbon dioxide, which is interesting, because remember the other day was around 800 at this point. Although it might be just because not a lot of them are breathing it in at the moment, too. So, anywho, let's... What else were we doing? Oh, that's right, in the refrigerator room. So, my idea was, and I'm not sure if we have enough wolframite for this, but to start converting these to wolframite. And that will help... Ooh, I can actually go over them with another material. Very good. Okay, so let's get all that changed over to wolframite. And that will... The wolframite will pick up the heat, and that's why we had this little heat center over there. And actually, it's almost gone. Probably thanks to this other Wheezewort, but... Anywho. So now we have those tiles, and they should actually be just pretty warm on their own, but they'll pick up the cold pretty quick. So let's take a look. The airflow tile is about 14 degrees. The air, because we can't see the air, is about 10 degrees, although it's warming up a little. No, now cooling down. And this green patch kind of came back a little bit, but the idea is that by converting these to wolframite, and in fact, I need to convert the liquid pipes in here to wolframite as well, if they're not. No, they are. Okay, good. So the conductivity should just be passing right into the airflow tiles, which should help cool off the liquid pipes. Of course, the water flowing through is still going to be fairly warm, but... Yeah. So hopefully we'll get started on cooling all of that, because that really needs to be cooled off. Okay, as for over here, because there is some wolframite in here that we do want. So, let's ladder down into it. Let's dig up right there. They'll be able to reach all the way out to there. Put a ladder tile actually just over here that they can jump to. And grab that. That's granite. Oh, wait. A lot of that's granite, actually. Wait. Cancel. How much is that? Of that is actually wolframite. Or wolframite. Oh, just that. Okay. So never mind to all that. There's just a little bit right there. And then right here was a big patch. So if we could ladder down into this. Oops, we don't need it that low. Food shortage. Okay, so no duplicates are trapping themselves. That's what I'm trying to make sure of. We'll just dig out the granite that's right there too. If we leave the granite right there, we can have this right here, and they'll be able to jump to that, hopefully. And then, well, if they do the build first, they'll definitely be able to get over there first, so. And then just dig all that out. So. In fact, we could just empty those, but might as well bring it over. Oh no! Where did that come from? They probably went through here. Oh gosh. Okay, well, can we... Oh gosh, and it's all down in here now. Okay, well, that's gonna be moved one way or another once we get the oil passing through here. So they're only being distracted by the build and stuff over here, so that should be fine. How much wolframite did that get us? 700. That's actually pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They haven't even gotten into the big piece yet. And also, this will allow the gas to exchange a little bit better through here, too. So. Oh, you narcoleptic fool. She was trying to harvest that. But as you can see, the second layer is growing a little bit better. Not great all the time, but a little bit better. Oh gosh, that water pipe is pretty warm in the middle there. Oh, and that's why the middle. Because the edge, though the hot water does get down to it, since there's fewer and fewer plants towards this side, the water has more time to cool down as it gets to the far side. Sometimes not because of how much is getting over there, but sometimes yeah. So, and the air on this side is just cooler. That's why these are able to grow on this side in general. So, let's look at the air temperature. Also, the wolframite will transfer any of the cold air across as well, too. So, it should... And that does look like it's cooling down. Yes, it is. Okay. So that should be helping cool the water. And it is down to 4.9, to be fair. And these were growing for some time, so... Maybe it's working. We'll see. Anywho, how have they gotten all of this done? They are digging all of that out. There's oil in there? How's there oil in there? That's weird. Okay, but they should be getting to digging down here soon. Picking up some of the granite. We have more wolframite, so we could probably finish off the airflow tiles. Yes, we can. So, just all the way over. And then even we do have enough to put in here. See, diamond is interesting because diamond can be a thermal shift plate, but it only has the high thermal conductivity, which, disperses heat and transfers quickly through material with high thermal conductivity. Between two objects, the rate of transfer will be determined by the lowest one. But then the thermally reactive, that it heats and cools itself quickly. Not only does it give that heat away quickly, but it itself holds temperature. So when it gets cooled off, it will stay cool. Or, well, it'll heat up really quickly because it's passing it off. I don't know. Maybe diamond might be better for that. Now that I think about it, based on that description. Okay, we only can have 2 more, so let's start getting up here. But yeah, I do want to get that fully shift plated up. Eventually, but I'm gonna wait to put more in there for a little bit. So, how are they doing down here with the oil? Because they should be digging now. Right? Oh no, they still have a little bit of this to build. I guess build all the way to the ground down there. Carbon dioxide, empty. Polluted water. Oh yeah, that's just what it's on top of. Okay, those 2 are there. They're building this up. Okay, the granite's gone. Ladder's in place. Ladder's in place. And they should be digging here soon. Yes, very good. Yeah, I was about to say a little bit more maybe. And she came back to get that. Okay, that is taking up some water here and there. Because I'm guessing it's spilling over from in here. But it should be okay. Okay, we do have people digging stuff out. She's actually going to the other side to dig. But this is about to burst through, so that will help raise that. Oh, it is kind of lowering the height of the oil too, because it's spreading out what was down here and actually hurting our resource of oil over there. Actually, That's polluted liquid right there. Can we get that mopped up? Thank you. That should be all of the polluted water that got onto that side. And again, if we need to, we can, if the water level gets high enough, we can actually just mop across the top of these meshes and hope that that gets the job done. So, okay, and we can put a ladder right there so that just when they break through, I think right there is fine. They don't need to dig that. So, anyways, it looks like they got through on this side, which is good. And this is fairly pressurized. Like, what does oil sit at? About 8? So this is actually 3 times the oil. So, yeah, when we dig through that, that's going to let out a lot of oil in this direction. So, okay, nighttime. So they didn't quite make it through everything. They didn't quite get through this, which is a shame. Though they did dig up that. Oh, they did actually get into here. So all the wolframite. How much more? Did they dig any more up? Not really. So that's just what's left over. So, oh, they were grabbing ice. That's where all the liquid came from. Ah. Okay, if we could get that mopped up, please. There shouldn't be any more liquid anywhere, really. At least not that I don't already have attempting to be mopped up. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so they should be continuing the dig down here to some degree, correct? Not yet. Come on, guys. Let's get down here. Okay, you're going to go in from the top. And you two, okay, that's being built. I really want to look at this because this really should break through the rock on its own. Unless igneous rock is strong enough to withstand it. No, there's crack marks. It's going to break through on its own. So, even from out here, they're starting to become visible. It's going to take it a moment, though, obviously. Details. I wish you could actually see how much it's breaking, because that would be kind of cool. But of course, build tasks come first, so they are focusing on that first and foremost. Oh, looks like somebody dug it out in general, so this should be depressurizing into here, which is good. It's going to take it a little bit because it's not quite... Whoa, why is it spiking up to... Because it was like 34 in there. Spiking up to so much. Okay, there we go. Now it should be flowing out very well. Is there polluted water right there? No. Okay. Crude oil, polluted oxygen. Okay, and we're going to dig through that here in just a second. So the oil might move this way as well. But I don't think so. I think this is going to actually more fall into here and across here. Or at least that's what should be happening, if the pressure would be done correctly. What's the pressure in here? In fact, if we dug that out, that is pressurized, so that will pour out more oil. In fact, if we dig that one out too, that will help. We do have some... Oh wow, there's a lot of oil in there. Not a ton on that side, but... But it looks like they're pretty much done with all of that. So let's get up into here and let forth the torrent that will be this one. But I do want a ladder right there. So we'll see them get to that here in just a second, most likely. The oil level does not actually seem to be rising. Maybe because the area is so wide? I'm not really sure. Because there was supposed to be a lot of oil in there, 3 times as much as what was ambiently being right there. Of course, all of the polluted water might be holding it down, too, because there's a lot of polluted water. Holy cow, there's a lot. So, maybe creating a tile right there. And then we could start mopping up all of that polluted water. I think that would be a good idea. Let's create some mesh tiles. It will make them trying to get through down here a little awkward. But they'll be able to mop up all of this extra water. So. Oh, and because I have build orders over there, this one probably won't get done, which means it probably will break before they build that. But can we get these built, please? Okay, there's plenty of oxygen for the suits, so we just need them down here. Yes. Okay, good. We have one building. And let's mop that. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to just get some of the oil right there. Mop that. And thankfully there's not too much fluid right there. And mop that. I'm not sure if I should mop here anymore because there is actually crude oil right there. So. And that was quick. Just mopping up that one little section. And see, the crude oil is now starting to try to assert itself right there. Idle, starvation. Yes, we don't have any food going. Or not that we don't have food going. We don't have any food in the thing. So we might have a couple more people die. Although we do... Oh, that's not close enough. 70. Considering it takes like 5 days to grow, that's still like a day and a half out. But, as you see, in here is all fairly cool now. Probably not the best cold, but it is still fairly cold. Gas pipe contents are not below 0 in all of this, which kind of makes me sad, but yeah, it's trying to get there. It's just really hard being in front of the water pipes. But it's important that the water gets cooled off too. Oh man, that got back up to 8. Holy cow. See, that's the thing, is when all of the water is flowing, it gets really hot, and that's the problem. Is that we need a way of cooling it off quicker. Which a teppidizer right here might be effective. It's gonna take a lot of power to run though. Like, we're not producing enough to keep a teppidizer going. Right? Let's see here. Or not teppidizer, because that heats it up. The attenuator. Because that takes 1.2 kilowatts. Holy cow, how much is this line carrying? Okay, yeah, it can carry plenty. It's not carrying a lot at all. Wait, potential consumed and power consumed is actually different. Okay, so that must be a bug with the heavy watt, because it's consuming a lot more than it's saying might be consumed. So that's awkward. How are you doing with your food? Fertilizer. You're starting to run a little low, which is fine. No power. We ran out of power. And we can't get the hamster wheels colony going without more dupes because we're barely getting things done as is. So, mop right there. If you could. I could actually dig this out and probably put tiles right there. But... oh, yep, we have dupes starting to die because of starvation. And the thing is if you look, they're idle. There's nothing else for them to do. Maybe setting up a meal wood for now. Just a light meal wood. Zero food. Farmer box. We have a ton of both. And they need under 33, I believe it was, degrees. So up there is actually pretty warm. 40, 36, 37. Yeah, there's not actually a lot of area that we can grow because... maybe actually just in between here? Because in here's pretty cool. Maybe we can get just some planter boxes and they can work on it as they go. Now then, which is worse? Oh, we have another one dying. Consumables, can we see from in here? Meal lice is a -3. What about a bristleberry? Bristleberries are only 1. And I do believe the temperature in here is appropriate for bristle blossom seeds, so let's get that planted. That's 3 in total that have died, so we need to definitely do something about that. Okay, that will be... how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Bristleberries. They need irrigation. And, oh, they need illumination. I forgot about that. Oh, never mind then. Uproot. Yeah, that's the problem, is that they need illumination. Okay, so mealwood, plant, copy settings to all those. To all these, and hopefully they uproot those and change them over. Is there an uproot order going? No, I have to uproot all of them. And then have that order. 10 starvation. Holy cow. Okay, we need a dupe that is not starving. You are actually incredibly capable. So yes. Just in case all of them die. Just in case all of them starve. Copy settings to all of those. And to all of these. 6 plants have died, 5 plants. Yeah, we know plants are dying. We need some food. Refrigerator. Can we have that on an 8? Nothing, almost nothing else is more important than grabbing sleet wheat seeds. Oh, there's one down there. You know what? Oh, there's already a ladder right there. So we just need to dig that out. Okay, 9 are starving. Some might die in their sleep here due to starvation. Yep, there goes 1. We're filling up the graveyard quite a bit. But let's get to it. There's sleet wheat seeds. I need them. Or not sleet wheat seeds, but sleet wheat grain. I need them over here. But yeah, see, these are only to 82. Oh gosh, do they take 10 days to grow? Life cycle, 80 cycles. Or 20 cycles domestically. So it's 5% a day. So it needed 4 days. Oh no. But we're probably going to have a couple more pass here. A mass extinction of the dupes. But that, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. So if you want to see the epic conclusion to how many more pass due to this, you're going to have to check in tomorrow. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe if not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and goodbye. Oh no.